Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where I don't think that we should coattail war on either Spain or Morocco at this time. Morocco, I don't want to harm anyone who is fighting Spain, and Spain is too powerful for us right now. Now we're going to need to build up and deal with Spain, and we've got a little bit of time to do that. We could theoretically go after Hormuz here. I think we'll wait until Timurids go to war with somebody, because they're allied. So I think we'll wait on that, and that pretty much just means that we're chilling for the moment. Now that, of course, means we're working on our economy. I want to get this Grand Temple built. There are no other Grand Temples here that I will consider worth building. For the purposes of Grand Temple, we're going to consider it to be like plus 0.15. Now, counting houses, there are a few more to build, and we'll definitely get to work on that. Wonderful. Now, we're chilling here for the moment. We can actually grab ourselves a trade idea, and that gives us another merchant. I guess we'll take that. And we can also grab an offensive idea, giving us engineer core. 20% siege ability is not bad. So we will certainly take that, and then Grand Army would be really good. So that would be nice, but we do need to assign this merchant. And where do we want to put them? Well, we're already pushing trade down here. I suppose we want to push trade from here. And I'm not sure which of these would actually be best for us, so we'll see what the AI decides to put them on. Which of these two would be best? Yeah, here? I guess that's understandable because we only have 5% trade power here. So that sounds good. We'll go ahead. Hello, pause menu. I meant to go back into the political tab. There we go. We beat up those revolutionaries. That's looking good. And we're going to take that territory back. Cool. Base production. And Gaza is back under our control. I love it. So we're going to continue to invest in our economy for the time being. That's all looking good. Now, Spain has forces just kind of swarming all over here, right? Spain is definitely going to be tough to dislodge. I think that's very, very clear. But we're going to need to do it at some point. That point just isn't exactly now. I think we're best off to build manufactories at this point. So we'll get those going. We're keeping an eye on the Timurids. We'll declare on Hormuz the moment we feel like there's an opportunity for that. We'll do the same with Morocco eventually. They peaced out with Spain. As did Tunis. This is interesting. Morocco is landlocked now. This fort isn't mothballed. We could take our fleet, which is around somewhere. Where is our fleet? These guys. We could bump this up to 38 in our transports. What happened here? Discontent zone from Spain. That's rude. Our heir died. Okay. Got it. We're going to take the discipline. Okay, Spain is not hostile to us, so that's good. That is definitely a good sign. I do want to continue to get our navy here bumped up a bit. So let's go ahead and build a few frigates. Let's build this basically up to the force limit. We'll call that good. But we definitely want to get these built first, right? There's a lot of units that are going to be on their way here, but that's going to take some time. And we did want to make friends with Austria. That's true. We offer them an alliance. Fantastic. So Austria is now allied with us. That means that we have Britain and Austria allied with us, potentially in a coalition against Spain. That would be the goal. Do we go for an admin tech here? I think we do. Yes, we do. So that gives us the ability to get another idea group. Spain was building a spy network. Really? Fascinating. They're not tremendously powerful right now on their own. It's all of this colonization that they have done. That's what's giving them their power. What is their naval strength? Kinda high. Hypothetically. Does this show us? No, it does not. Okay. I was hoping that this would show us the number of ships. That would definitely be interesting to note. But unfortunately, we don't have that information. Or we do, but we don't have an easy way to get it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Grand Army. Let's also grab Trade Manipulation for stronger trade steering. Fantastic. And how far ahead of time are we now? 7 years. Cool. So we should be able to max out these ideas. I like it. Now, I do want to go after Morocco and Tunis. That's for sure. Are these guys just sitting here? They are. Let's go ahead and move them up over to here. And all of these ships are going to, like, pool over here. We'll keep an eye on it. I do want to see what our current land force limit is. 452. So we could definitely expand our armies, and we're going to do so. The question is by how much? So we can build down over here. And we need a little bit of cash to build another one. I'm going to build one over this way. Why was this yellow? I want to find that out. So let's wait for this month tick. Why is this yellow? Is this not made into states? What is going on here? That is states. Huh. Tooltip isn't indicating anything, but it's increased time, perhaps because it's not connected to our capital. Yeah, this is also yellow, as is this out over here. That must be what it is, that it's not connected to our capital. Okay, fair enough. We're going to raise up another army over here. That's probably going to put us to our force limit, right? It should. Okay. Manpower recovery speed sounds good with all the manpower we just spent. Innovativeness? Sure. Actually, losing 20 prestige is rough. I'm going to gain the prestige here. Cool. Now what are we going to want in this slot? Probably a diplomatic idea. Oh, now our infantry and cavalry got more expensive. It's good that it happened now instead of a bit ago. Cool. So we're going to convert this province next. Actually, that was going to take a very long time, but that is actually the fastest. Huh. Missionary strength is quite low. Good to know. Well, let's take a look at our force limit here. Yeah, we're over our force limit. So that's not surprising. We can grab an ability here. Liberty Desire, ignore coring distance. I mean, being able to force march indefinitely would be pretty good. Artillery levels versus fort would also be really good. We're going to take that for now. And we're still recruiting over here a bit, I believe. This is all going to be after the frigates, after the ships. Yeah, okay, so that's going to take some time. I'm okay with that. Completely and totally fine with that. So let's build a few additional manufactories, making additional money. That looks good. And at this point, do we declare on Tunis or Morocco? Morocco is allied with the Ottomans. Tunis is not. So we declare on Tunis. We do not co-belligerent Morocco. How many troops does Tunis have? 12k. Should be fine. Yeah, this looks okay. We could bring in additional forces if we really wanted to. Like putting these guys, like, say, here. Bring these guys southward to be here. These guys would like to be involved, but they're not fully formed yet. We would bring these guys over and then these guys over to, like, here, right? So we'll just move all of those forces into position, and then we'll declare on Tunis. We can now max out trade ideas for additional caravan power. Sounds good. Which actually gives us access to policies here. Goods produced modifier plus 20% would be amazing. Do it. We actually have a free admin policy here too, don't we? But we don't have access to this. Okay. Yep. I like it. So that's really, really solid. We also have this unassigned merchant, and we should assign them. I'd like to, like, push trade out over here. We actually do have the range to do it. Cool. So that'll be absolutely fine. We lost another general. Rude. Russia is making their way through here. We're going to kind of screw them over here. Wait. We're not giving them military access. How are they here? How are you here? I'm very confused by this. That's strange. We must be giving military access to one of their allies? Or to Morocco? Oh, we're giving it to Morocco, I think. Nope, we're not. So, who all is in this war? Russia and Georgia. We're not giving it to Georgia. We're not giving it to Russia. We're not giving it to Morocco. And who are they fighting against? That wasn't what I wanted. Who are they fighting against? Ottomans? Oh, we are giving it to Ottomans, aren't we? We are. And we can't revoke that. Sad. Well, we're going to have to declare this. So we're going to go ahead and come up over here, declare this war, and we're not co-belligerenting Morocco. These guys are going to come up and land here via sea. And we're going to head in here. And we're going to attack these guys, I guess. We're going to head directly into Gao. And we're going to attack this direction. Cool. So we know where their forces are. They've got a unit here and a unit here. And that's all of their forces. We're going to be heading out over here soon. Are we not actually going? First Fleet and Sixth Fleet? Okay, whatever. We're waiting on that. Sure. So we're going into Morocco here, and we're going to take what we can. Russia is on their way, though. So things are going to be a little awkward here. That said, Russia can't actually core anything here. So they may peace out with Russia pretty quickly. That would be ideal. I'm hoping that Russia comes up here and fights their army. That would be nice. But how are we doing over here? We're still waiting on our fleet to come on over. Okay. That seems fine. So Russia is fighting their army here. Cool. Russia is going to take over some territory, but I'm expecting them to peace out reasonably quickly. At least that's the hope here. Because they don't have anything that they can gain from this war, right? The only thing that they can gain is war score against Ottomans. Which is fine. We're just going to continue to take what territory we can. And eventually, we'll go after them. Specifically, the territory that Russia takes is what I mean by them. Actually, did it just end? It just ended. Morocco is only in a war with us. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to come down over here. Apparently, these guys are here? Okay, whatever. Have we landed in Tunis yet? We're working on it. Okay, we have landed in Tunis now. Awkwardly enough, Spain gave Tunis military access, or Morocco military access, I guess. We should actually come in here and take this territory. That'll be fine. And these guys will head on down, just like so. In theory, we could split our forces, but it's maybe not the best of things to do. I'm going to take these guys down over here and fight the Moroccan troops over here. We won the Siege of Tunis. Beautiful. And we're just going to head up here. Now, they're over here, awkwardly. This force is going to come over and do something about that. Cool. So no real problem whatsoever there. We're just taking over all of these locations. Let's head over here. These guys will head down here. Cool. So we're stack wiping all of their little single stacks, right? This isn't particularly... tolerance of the true faith, sure. This isn't particularly challenging at this point, but we don't expect it to be. The war will be over fairly soon, which is exactly what we want. Now, I do want to pop over here and grab this additional discipline. There we go. So that's an additional 5% discipline, which is a lot, for sure. Okay, these guys can come here. Ottomans canceled the military access. That's fine. We really don't care about that. I'm going to move these guys up this direction for now. How are things going in the Tunisian siege? Okay. I'm going to send one force up over this direction while these guys come in here. Cool. So we are continuing to occupy their territory. The question is, how much can we actually get away with taking? The answer is some. And we'll separate piece Morocco and Tunis. We can probably full annex Tunis. Yeah, we could full annex Tunis. I don't think we can full annex Morocco, but we can definitely get a chunk. No doubt about that. What can we do against Morocco? Yeah, we definitely can't full annex them. It would end up being something kind of like this, almost. This is barely a decent chunk. It's not much at all, really. Okay, fair enough. I mean, they're the secondary people here, right? So it's not super shocking that that's fairly expensive. Okay, we can invest in Admin Tech 26 now. That gives us governing cap and admin cap. That's absolutely huge. Or rather, admin efficiency. That's absolutely huge. That allows us to make quite a number of states without exceeding our admin cap. However, we're going to be in a pretty big admin deficit here. Admin power, specifically. We've got all this, and we're going to need to core what we take here. So we're going to bank up our remaining admin power from here. And we'll continue to convert these very, very slow provinces. Okay, we're going to head in here and here. Morocco is nearly fully occupied. We just lost our army reformer. Let's grab manpower modifier. That sounds good. We can also definitely build more manufactories. Consider it done. These guys can head down over here. How's that siege up this way going? It's okay. We're at minus 71% still. It's not okay. It's not going well at all. Russia insulted us. What a bunch of jerks. And we're just going to come on down to Ouagadougou. And that is Morocco fully occupied, while we're still struggling to get this Tunisian siege done. We're going to walk up over here with the second army and throw more cannon at the problem. Cool. Tunis wants peace. No shockers there. Austria got elected to be the Holy Roman Emperor. We're not going to core any of this. Okay, so there's Morocco fully occupied. Ethiopian separatists have spawned out over here. That's no problem. We can call in Great Britain to this war. We're not going to. Okay, so we determined that we could take... we wanted this to be just versus Morocco. Right. So we determined that we could take something along the lines of this, right? We can't go any further than that. We can take a little bit of gold. Something like this. But that's the best we can do against Morocco for now. So we'll have to continue chunking into Morocco over time. How long will this establish a truce for? Until 1771. That's a pretty long truce. So we'll go ahead and send that demand. Fantastic. We'll pull out of their territory, of course. And I'm going to send this guy up over here. we pulled a few forces that were not native to this region, right? So we're going to send them back to their respective locations. Something like that. And we'll come on up over this way and continue to siege in Tunis. We, of course, do need to get started on coring to get rid of this overextension as quickly as possible. So we'll get to work on that. Are you moving? You are not. Okay, come on down to Kong. Mamlukian separatists up over here. No shocker. We did just lose stability due to our ruler dying. Okay. We have no current cult, and we're going to go with institution spread, actually, for now. Okay. And once we get our final institution, we'll, of course, change off of that. But it's embraced in 0 provinces right now. And our spread speed is 0? Oh my. Okay. Well, that needs some work, clearly. So we've got these guys up here, right? They're going to need some work as well. But we're bringing forces over, so it should be reasonably fine. Okay. Yeah, these guys are still black flagged, but the rest of them are not black flagged. So it should be okay here. For this siege, we're at like -7%. Yeah, 0% now. So that's looking good. We will continue to core in what locations we can that are giving us overextension. And that's all looking great. Now, these guys are going to need to be handled. So we're going to head on over. Shouldn't be a major deal. They're going to get stuck on these forts. So that looks good. We lost another general. Okay. Well, let's get this core going. And we're going to be able to get all of these cores going fairly soon. There we go. So we need another, like, 120 admin power, and we're at -1 stability. So that's not good either. Hopefully we get a free stability, but we may or may not. Hey, we're at 71% up here now. Good. Okay, so we're going to grab these guys. They're going to come out over here. These other forces can now be grouped together. They're no longer black flagged, so we're going to head out over this way. Beautiful. And this will all be under control. Now, we do have a looming disaster. And that is, of course, due to us having some issues. Peace offer from Tunis. Yeah, we're going to make peace soon enough. But not quite yet. Okay, we'll continue to core over here. What all do we need to get rid of this disaster? Unrest lower than 0. Fair enough. Should be easy enough to do that. We're going to head down over this direction with these forces. There we go. And we'll continue to core in manga. Perfect. And an unconditional surrender. Yeah, that's to be expected. We're just going to take all their stuff, right? Everything that they've got. Beautiful. Who will be angry? Nobody really. Nobody really that we care about anyway. Industrialization has appeared in Annaba? Sure. Okay. So we need to continue to core, right? And this is a lot of overextension up here. So we're going to have to prioritize this up here. And that's fine. So we're going to need to get that cored quite quickly because we do have this looming disaster happening. Have land maintenance under 100%, plus 0.5. What? I don't think we do. Land maintenance is maxed. Okay, we've got Kappa Separatists down over here. We'll deal with them, no problem. Cool. These guys can be moved back out of Revolution in Timurids. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. We could potentially take this right now. I don't think we really want to because of our current internal issues, but it does open the possibility. We really need to get these cores done. We're getting 16 admin power per month right now. Moroccan separatists out over this direction. They're already dealt with. Beautiful. Okay. So we'll get Tunis coring as soon as this month tick comes in. There we go. Ottomans are now having a revolution as well. Ottoman separatists in Sinai. Okay, cool. So this disaster is a problem, right? We do need to get rid of our number of provinces in revolt, but our primary issue is that we need to have our unrest go down. We're plus 2.34 right now. That's just due to overextension. So I think that's okay. We can boost up our stability eventually. Oh, we just lost another stability. That's bad luck. Unfortunate. That's due to our overextension being up. But we need admin power for that. We need admin power to be able to deal with that, and that is not a thing that we currently have. So we're going to bring this guy up over here. No problem there. And then these guys will come down over here. Cool. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see if we can deal with this disaster. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.